Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Poorboys Little Homestead slash
Papaw's place.
As always, if this is your first time here, thanks for dropping in. Feel free to drop in anytime you feel, my friend. Guys, does anybody want to take a swag of what I'm finna set up here on this counter? SWAG. What's that, ma'am? What's that stand for? Scientific Wild Ass Guess. Put it down in the comments if you want to guess what's in the box. See if you was right or not. No, guys, if you're following along with my videos, you know a few days ago I done a little review video on the Wild Badger 4-in-1 Weed Eater Hedger Pole Saw Trimmer. Well, today we got us here a Wild Badger. This one here is the 42.7 cc backpack leaf blower. Now they do make a bigger size, and I was really wanting a bigger size, but this is what I got. We're gonna get all the packaging out here. This is just the chutes. It shouldn't be much to put this little thing together. And before I get along, I told y'all, if y'all seen the video on the 4-in-1 trimmer hedger pole saw, if you didn't, I'll attach it above or at the end of this video, and you may want to go back and see it, that I would give an update after I used that a few days. Well, I used it yesterday mowing about 3 yards, and then I just got out here playing with the pole saw part of it again, just cause I like playing around with this kind of stuff. And guys, I have to give it a thumbs up. Now, of course, I ain't had it that long enough to see how long it's gonna last, but for a homeowner, for his personal use, and the price they sell and what all you get with it, I don't think you can beat it. The only downfall I can give it, any con at all, is it is a little on the heavy side compared to my other weed eaters. But now my other weed eaters cost twice the price, and they just a weed eater. One of them costs 3 times the price, to tell you the truth. And it's just a weed eater. It ain't got all the attachments to it. So, I told y'all I'd give y'all an update on the Wild Badger, and there it is. Now we're going to get the Wild Badger blower out here. Now, I've been wanting me a backpack blower because all I got's just a little handheld. And doing what I'm doing, I need a backup. I had 2 handhelds and one quit. And I said, well, the next one I get, I'm going to get a backpack blower that blows a little more air. And speaking of that, I'll get the directions out here in a minute and tell you how many cubic feet of air this thing blows. Like I said, this is the, what did I say this was? The 42.7 cc. They have one bigger that blows a little more air. It don't say on here. And as always, I rate things on the price they are. I don't rate these. It ain't fair to rate something against something that costs twice this price or 3 times this price or more. I mean, that's just like with anything. It don't matter what you're dealing with. The more you spend, a lot of times the more you're going to get. But you rate them in the category that they fall in. Well, if this is anything like the weed eater, and look at that, guys. Got padded straps. Got a padded back cushion right here where it fits on your back. See if we can get this thing stuck together here. I may have to get the directions out because I personally ain't never owned a backpack sprayer, to tell you the truth. You got the trigger here, and it's got a lock there where you can lock it. I'm going to peek at the directions. I'll get right back with y'all because I want to make sure I put this together right. I don't know if goes toward the back or this goes toward the front. I'm thinking this goes toward the back, to tell you the truth. I need to look at the directions. I see right here in our package we got our... What you want, Delta? What's wrong, girl? Yeah, my beagle dog there, she's looking. Stove up. Oh, arthritis is acting up on her again. We got 2 clamps right here. Guys, I don't want to read the directions. I just looked at the picture. Looked like this goes that way, because that right there would be too little to go that way. So the one here that's got the little, whatever you call that, goes up here first. It's got one clamp that's bigger, so it has to go there. Kind of look at stuff, and when it's only 2 parts and one of them will fit and one of them won't, it kind of means one's got to go here, don't it? Got to put these glasses on. I can't see no more up close. I can still see good far away, but I can't see up close good. Some of you younger people out there, y'all gonna realize one day. You laugh at people with these old reading glasses on, and then one day you gonna wake up and you gonna be wearing these reading glasses. And then before you know it, you're gonna be going back and you're gonna be getting a little stronger reading glasses. Alright. We got that on there. Let's see here. This here them go in there and they twist lock. They got little locks on them where they twist together. And you got a set screw you can screw down, lock them in place. Keep them from coming undone. We get all these put together. Uh-oh. That right there, the screw was screwed in. I got to unscrew the screw. All right, we got that in there. That has to go like that. First, you want to put your handle in here. Let me see how this here goes now. Handle's gonna have to go on here because you want your handle on top. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. I forgot to put the clamp on right here. The clamp goes next on that part right there. Getting in too big a hurry here. Forgot the clamp. Had to take it back off. All right. Now let's see if we can put this piece on. Now this is adjustable before you can adjust your pitch of your grip right here. I'm just going to stick it on like this to start out with, and I may have to adjust it. Then we got this little piece right here, this little wire. That just helps hold your cord. Just put it around your blower hose back there. It just helps hold your cord in place. And that's all it is to assembling this little baby. I probably need to let my straps out so I can get it on my back. Ain't much to assembling this like it was that. Just like the other, I see it's got a fuel mixture screw. It's got the little primer bulb. If y'all remember on the weed eater, I think I primed it and it seemed like it hit on the 4th pull and cranked on the 5th pull. But we finna fill her up with some fuel. And don't forget, don't pour no regular gasoline in here, guys. You gotta mix your oil with your gas. I already got some mixed up. We finna pour it in here. I can't quite remember how many cubic feet of air this thing blew, but I will look that up and I put it in the screen so y'all know how much cubic feet of air it blows. Gasoline mixture's 50 to 1, just like the weed eater, which is what I got mixed up here. I don't see the cubic feet that the air blows, but I looked that up, and like I said, I put that in the screen. Like I said, they'd make one bigger than this, which is the one I was wanting at, but this was a better deal right here to come by. And this is actually just a backup for me, so I'm happy with it. I'm happy if it runs and works. We gotta make sure it runs first, though. But I got pretty good confidence, because I'm telling you, that weed eater and pole saw surprised me, guys. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but there'll be an Amazon affiliated link in the description below this video where you can purchase this or any Badger products if you would like so. Also, guys, these Badgers, these Wild Badger brands here is sold at your local bike store, that big blue store called Lowe's. At least they're blue around my neck of the woods. Well, ain't no Lowe's around my neck of the woods. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Now, I put gas in it. I'm going to do just like I done the other. I'm going to pump it till I feel it start pumping on this little primer bulb. Y'all know what a primer bulb is right there. Just about any 2-stroke engine has them. I feel it pumping. After I feel it pumping, I give it about 4 or 5 more shots there. I'm going to put this thing on start, which is choke. Now I'm going to move y'all over here so I can set this down on the ground, and we're going to see how many pulls it takes for this to start up. Cannot sell to California, it says. Well, all I can tell the folks in California, they shouldn't have all their stupid rules, which is slowly getting all over the United States. If they didn't have their stupid rules, you could sell to California, couldn't you? That's what I think about California and their rules. So if you're a Californian, it ain't nothing against you personally. It's just their rules. I got this set down here on the ground so y'all can see me. One thing I always find interesting about new engines, I always find it curious is how many pulls it takes it to start the first time. Now guys, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That Wild Badger weed eater cranks easier than my Steel or my Maruyama. So, and them way more expensive, but it does crank easier than they do. I had to pull more pulls on them before they crank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the weed eater, it took 4, it hit, 5, it cranked. This one here cranked on 4. guys, there she is. Now, I ain't never had a backpack blower or a blower that blowed this much air to compare this to, but all I can tell you is the one I've been using is the big hand blower. And I'm gonna put in the screen because when I look this up, it blows more cubic feet of air than what I have. And I'll put it in the screen for y'all. But with this long snout getting down there close to the ground, yeah, this here is gonna work way better on them big driveways and sidewalks when I need to blow them off instead of that hand one. So I said this is gonna be my backup. This probably gonna be my main use here. My old steel hand was gonna be my backup. But you got the kill button, this right here, this switch right here, guys. You can lock it to hold the trigger wide open if you're doing a lot of blowing like a sidewalks, parking lot or something like that. Then you push up on it and that's your kill switch. But that's about all I know to show y'all about a blower. I mean, it ain't a lot. I'm just saying it blows good. Now later on, because this is be something I'm going to be using. So a few months later down the road, I'll give updates on stuff like this that I really use all the time. But as far as right now, this ain't that heavy. Now I have used a friends of mine, another brand. I say it's one of them steels. This one here ain't no heavier than it is. And I know it ain't nearby as pricey. But some folks like to go with steels just because there's local dealers there where they can work on them. But I'm the type person, if I have any trouble, I work on my own stuff. And a lot of this cheaper stuff here for personal homeowners use that ain't gonna be using them all the time, this is the best way to go. But guys, if you didn't watch the video on the wild badger pole saw weed eater hedger 4-in-1 tool, I'll attach it above so you can go back and see it. If you ain't never subscribed to my YouTube channel here, if you would click that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. It don't cost you a thing, but you might get a notification of some more videos. I do all types of videos. And as always, hope y'all have a great day and a blessed week. God bless. See y'all next time.